An exciting new development in Orania is new ground that was just broken at Bo-Karoo Opleiding, which is Orania's tertiary training institution, our college. Paul Vogel is with me. He's at the head of the institution. Paul, you are making room for more students to come study in Orania. I think one of the most important things that we can do is to invest in the youth, and very specifically with the training opportunities that you are providing. Now, on Monday night, we had the privilege to join you as you broke new ground for 3 workshops and 6 classrooms, a massive expansion in your current training facilities. Tell us a bit more about that.
Yes, thank you, Joost. That's all part of our fast-track plan to 800 students. This is the next step. 3 new workshops, expanding on our programs we deliver for students to study, and 6 classrooms, and that's all part of creating more capacity to fund or source more students to Orania and give them quality training. And in Afrikaans we talk about opleiding and opvoeding, quality training and community.
Education, I suppose, but it's more than that. It's
a
cultural.
lot, yeah.
It's giving the torch of culture to the next generation, I suppose.
And that's exactly what we are doing now. We've got 248 students this year, and on a fast track to 800 students in the next few years. Giving them the tools to be themselves in the workplace and with their Afrikaner and Christian identity. And that's what we're busy with. We started in 2019 with 5 students, and we've got a fast-track expanding plan. And really excited about that.
Currently, you're about, almost 250 students. So
Yes.
started with 5. 2020 it was something like 50. Now it's already almost 250 to 248.
248,
I suppose.
yeah.
And now your goal is to grow to 800 students.
Yes, and Monday night was the first or the next step, not the first step. We already took that. The next step. We are busy with the next step after this is next month. Also breaking ground for a new workshop on our experimental farm for our agricultural program, and that's the next step there. We've got lots of plans with the student hostels in Orania, and we've got 4 hostels now and expanding to 6 also in this year, and all of that is part of creating more capacity and helping the next generation to get good education and hopefully a good job someday. And that's what we're doing now.
Well, so you just you said you have about 250 students, but those are not only young men and young women from Orania. You've been a magnet for students around the country and even further to come study here.
Yeah, that's for us very, very interesting, and we've got 248 students from across South Africa, every province in South Africa. We've got students from even Namibia and Botswana, the Western Cape and the Northern Cape, the 2 main provinces where our students come from. But students driving past other educational institutions to come and study in Orania, and that's we are very glad they are coming to Orania, and I think we've got something unique to give them. And that's not just the education, that's the whole community and our Afrikaner belief system, our culture, everything that flows into each other, dovetailing into education and training.
So I know that this coming weekend you have an open day, and we hope to see people from all around the country. And you also have got students from as far as Namibia and Botswana, but we hope to see students from all around to come see the campus. And I know that it's not a marketing pitch because it's just reality. It's not really a marketing pitch, but one of the strong statements or motto is to say BKO is the campus without walls, and that's exactly because of the fact that you integrate into the community so well.
Yes, we like to talk about an open campus. and open in the sense of there's no walls between the campuses, and you don't know when are you on a campus site or on a private property or
In the community.
in the community. And that's the integration into the community. And that's why we are part of this community. And our students experience that. And for some of them, that's the first time, because in other areas, they live in their enclosed spaces and moving out to secure space on somewhere else. So that's part of the students' experience in Orania is I can be myself here, and everyone else can be themselves. And together we form a community, and our students bring a lot of energy into the community. Young people, they just bring energy, and that's what we like, bringing new ideas, new ideas for the community to take part in, and we give them new ideas, forming them, and they are forming us.
Speaking of forming, let's quickly discuss the options that a student in Orania has got in terms of studying. So you referred now to the new workshops, new classrooms, massive expansion on what you call the Technica campus, part of subdivision almost of the greater college. On that campus specifically, you focus on electricians, on plumbers, necessary scarce skills, but you're also expanding that now in phenomenal ways.
Yes, we've also got a civil engineering program, a diploma in civil engineering, and then expanding that to green electricity, solar electricity modules. We're putting adding
very relevant in South Africa when state sponsored power or state generated power is not very reliable.
Definitely, and then also HVAC course, ventilation, everything needed to cool office or automobile or anything. That's part of what we're rolling out on the technical side. That's the one division. Then we've got the agricultural division. Like I said earlier, one of our fastest growing divisions, almost 100 agricultural students now, and we started in 2022 with that. So expanding a lot on that side, and then we've got home-based carers and early childhood development. So school teachers or
frail care.
For foundation phase students. So that's the three divisions at this stage, and we are expanding in each one of them to get to the Fast Track 800 plan.
Very, very exciting. Now, between the engineering, civil engineering, the electricians and plumbers, the early childhood development, and then the agriculture, which is almost a third of your students currently, we've seen phenomenal growth, as you said, 5 in 2019, now 250 almost, and you have this idea of 800. I wanna close with two things. First is student life. You've got multiple hostels with a very lively, structured student life, not programs, set of programs, including sport, cultural events, competitions, and so on.
Student life, crucial part of training. So that's where the forming takes part, and that's the integration into the community. So from sport, rugby, netball, hockey, we do everything here, and the hostels compete against each other.
Very lively competition.
They compete against the community, and they compete in our region as well. So we go and take part in other clubs, competitions and everything. That's a sport. On the cultural side, we've got debate, we've got a choir singing between the hostels, and we've got a lot of forming activities, social activities, a lot of that. Students like that, to socialize with each other, and that's the forming part of what we're doing. So there's a structure behind that to get students to take part and create a nice student life. That's what we do at the student.
Final question, just in 30 seconds or so, just tell us, how can people get involved?
That's easy. Please go have a look at our website. It's bko.co.za. You can help us to you can donate a student for their studies if students, there's a lot of students in need. We need jobs for students, so we need employers to take employees on, and that's part of what we're doing and how our model works. And then you can donate if you want to help us build on Afrikaner education and training for the next generation. Please donate some tools or whatever. You can take part in that. And the fourth one is you can, and Joost, you must help me with belegging. You can make an investment into our structures. We've got a solid investment model where you can invest in the buildings that we built through a company, Eendracht, and we can deliver on that investment, and I think that's the best part. You make an investment into the future for the next generation, and that's what that's the 4 options.
Fantastic, Paul. Thank you very much. And you guys are busy with exciting work and going to be an integral part of the Orania of tomorrow. So thank you for the work you're doing. If you're interested in more, go check out their website. We will link it in the description below. And thanks for tuning in.